Okay, let's see if we can work through this challenge together. So Trixie wants to create a tricky arithmetic sequence. She wants the 5th term of the sequence to equal 11 and the 50th term to equal 371. So they have shown you what that actually means here. T of 5 is going to be 11, and T of 50 is going to be 371. So we want to find the equation, the initial value, T of 0, and the common difference for the arithmetic sequence. So we actually probably need to work this sort of backwards. And you have some guided work over on the left side of your screen. So let's work through that. The first step is to convert our two known values into ordered pairs. And remember, the input is our x and the output is our y. So we actually have the point 511, and then the input is our x and the output is our y, so 5371. Now find the slope. So to find the slope, remember that's the difference in y over the difference in x's, change in y over change in x. You may have a specific formula that you use, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. If it helps you to label your points, we can call this x1, y1, and this x2, y2. And then we plug that all in. So in our slope, we're going to get 371, because that's y2, minus 11 over 50 minus 5. So then we're going to have 360 over 45. And that's going to be, you can use your calculator if you need to. That'll be 8 over 1. So our slope is 8. That's our common difference. That's how much we're adding to each point. So what's the common difference? It's plus 8. Okay. Next up, remember we talked about how slope and common difference are all the same thing. Substitute the slope and a point into y equals mx plus b to find the y-intercept, or the initial value. So we're looking for the 0 value. So we're going to use y equals mx plus b. And we now know what the slope is. That's this value here. We also have an x and a y here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace x and y with 5 and 11, m with 8, and then I'll have just b left to solve for. So I'm going to replace y with 11. I'm going to replace m with 8 and replace x with 5. And then all I have left to do is solve for b. So now I have 11 equals 40 plus b. Let me write that again. And then we just have to solve for b, which means we're going to have to subtract 40 from both sides. And we're going to get b equals negative 29. So b is our initial value. So what we're really saying is that t of 0 is negative 29. So the initial value, t of 0, is negative 29. Now it's really simple to write our equation, because at this point we just have to put it in t of n form. So remember, that just means this. So t of n equals mx plus b. Remember, we found m. This is our b value, and we just have to put all of that into our equation. So t of n equals 8x minus 29. All right. So it kind of helps to do it in that specific sequence. So find your slope by after you convert your values to ordered pairs, and then use your slope in one of your ordered pairs to find the 0 value, and then write your equation.